Okay, hello, Soul Family. Thank you for tuning in. We are living through some very exciting and interesting times for sure. And today we are here on this surprise Friday meditation to find our center, to recalibrate, because it is much needed right now. It is very important to create balance and perfect flow in our lives as best as we can each day, because it's also not balancing just us personally, but it's also assisting the collective with all the upheaval, changes, and shifts that are occurring on a constant basis. So if you were following stuff or not really, it doesn't really matter, but you can probably definitely feel the shifts occurring. A lot of tension in the collective. Also, sleep can be unbalanced or difficult. A lot of disorientation, fatigue with all these changes. We're also receiving a lot of activations from our sun, which is very important. And we are going to work very intrinsically with those energies to anchor them and to balance them out in what we're experiencing, because it's a huge catalyst and key point in why we are here and why the things happening that are happening. But just in general, we were talking this week with higher vibrations about the time and how time is changing and how our relationship to time also needs to change so we can adapt to what is actually happening right now. So it's no secret that planet Earth and the collective is shifting energetically. We are raising the collective vibration of planet Earth and also in the entire system and all that jazz. And also, as we're raising the vibration of everything, also the vibration of time is changing, which means that it's speeding up, or at least that's what we're experiencing here in the physical. So it's not just the younger generations like experiencing this new pace of life that we have, but also like talking to more elderly people who are like not connected to technology and what is happening in the world at large as we are maybe. They are also speaking about the same thing, that it's almost like they don't have as much time during their day as they used to, even though technically we still have 24 hours, but it feels less, or at least the flow of time is very different. Sometimes it's fluctuating. It's like sometimes it feels like the time passes by insanely quickly, and other times it like subsides a bit. It has this like ebb and flow to it. At least that's what I'm observing. But yes, in general, like we need to find a new balance on like how to function during this time, because this is just like an in-between phase that we're going through right now. Like we had the old version of how we experienced 3D reality and linear time, and like this huge fluctuation and like speeding up of time's vibration is just the in-between to where we're going basically. I have no clue like what it's going to actually look like when we get there. But the best thing that we can do right now is to be as grounded as you can. Like, try to stay away from distractions as best as you can. And just simply the key thing that we can do during this in between phase with time is to be in the now moment as much as you can. So, try to be as grounded in the present, like, not project your consciousness forwards or backwards, or try to distract yourself with other things. Like, try to be as present as possible, like live in the now. It's a wonderful saying, but it's very important right now to like be present in the now as much as you can, and try to create, or rather let a new flow unfold in your life basically, because we will need a new flow of time in order to like navigate what we're going through. Not sure how it's going to look like, but we're in that phase right now. So I welcome all of you. Thank you very much for joining. I'm sending all of you much love from Transylvania. So if you would like, then please write in, where are you tuning in from? See, we have Mary. Thank you for joining. And we have Higher Vibrations too in the chat. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Sending love. Thank you. Yes. And the other thing that I wanted to address is I just made this note before starting the meditation, like be the center of the storm. Like there are a lot of energies, I wouldn't say like raging around us, but there's a lot of chaotic energy in the atmosphere and also in the collective. And we are all feeling it, like it's present in our life as well. Like regardless like how well you want to like isolate yourself from it, we're still part of the earth collective, and it has an effect on us basically. So there isn't a full escape from it. So the best thing that we can do is ground ourselves in our center, and this is where the meditation for today will come in, of like tuning in and activating our heart fire, working with the energies of the sun to ground ourselves in our center and basically be the eye of the storm. Like, regardless how the storm is like swirling around you, like you are fully centered, fully grounded in your heart, tapped into your center, and you are fully capable of riding the storm. And also at the same time, you're acting as a balancing force for what is happening, which is very important right now. Wow, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but our water pump just started in. I guess it's sensing high vibrations in the chat. Okay, so high vibrations is from Arkansas. Hello. And Carolina, thank you for being here. I'm from the UK, sending love. And Maya is from Sweden. Awesome. That's pretty near to me. I think there's only like 1 or 2 hours time difference there. Okay. So we started a bit later today. I had to make sure my daughter's sleeping well tonight. So I delayed the whole event with a half an hour. Okay. So high vibrations couldn't hear the water pump. Okay. It was just, I could only hear it too. Okay. So I think, yeah, like we will be starting the meditation in probably 4 minutes. We'll wait for a few more people. So, just in general, going over the meditation and how it works, we will be doing some relaxation in the beginning, doing some breath work, calming down the body. Like, I'm also sensing not just in the collective, but also people around me, and also sometimes in myself as well, that there's this like deep agitation, like coming up to the surface from somewhere. It's mainly from the collective and also our, I don't know, like hidden fears and subconscious beliefs are manifesting themselves, triggered by the things that can or could happen around us. So it's a great time to calm down. You can use these meditations to find your center, calm yourself down. Will calm down the body, mind, and spirit and bring everything into balance. And after we have done that, we will gain a deeper level of clarity. And in that state, we will be tapping into our heart center and working with the inner fire within ourselves. And from there, we will see what will happen. I know like a lot of sun energies coming in, like that's what I've been experiencing this whole week. A lot of golden Christ light, like sun, solar energy is coming in. And most likely it's going to happen during this meditation too. Okay, so let's see. High vibration. What is inner fire? You mentioned it in the title. Yes. So the inner fire, thank you for bringing it up. So the inner fire is basically the core of our being. I also call it the eternal fire. It's a beautiful spark of fire living inside our heart center. It's the very core of our being, like it's a part of us that is moving from one life to the other. It cannot be destroyed or it is eternal, just as its name is saying. It is the eternal us, which is like a fractal of God or higher self, or the central sun, like however you want to phrase it or see it. And that little fractal of the central sun is within us. Like that is giving us life force energy. Like that is what's assisting us to move, to breathe, to exist in this body and in this reality. But it's you can like see it as like a little seed, like a little spark that can unfold and like lead to much greater things, because it's like an eternal portal to your higher self. And if you tap into that beautiful energy, you can bring forth all the majestic beauty and power of the heavenly realms here in the physical. That's how much of the mystical things happen here, basically. Maybe some people use this force consciously, and other people maybe unconsciously and only like intuitively tap into it. But I always strive to like explain to people that like we are moving forward in a time when all these intuitive things that are like not tangible, not understandable, or just very airy fairy, are like we were living in a time when it's time to like bring it into the conscious field of our being and to like make it a conscious act. So whenever you're manifesting, when you're shifting your energy, when you're healing someone, maybe yourself, or doing planetary work, it's not just necessarily a you just go with the I mean, it's important to go with the flow as well, but you fully understand on a much more deeper level what exactly are you doing and how are you doing it, because if you have a more deeper understanding of how it works, then you can I wouldn't say controlling it, because you can't really control these things, but you can be more mindful and more precise and more effective with what you are doing energetically. That is why I always mention, for example, the Hermetic teachings. Check out the Kabbalion, which talks about the seven Hermetic principles. Basically, it's like the seven cosmic laws of creation, like how things come into being and like what are the rules that govern existence itself. And by understanding that, you can gain a much deeper understanding of like how what we do actually works and how existence around us functions, and how can you tap into that field of consciousness, and how can you use the laws in a conscious way to create a reality that you actually want to experience. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So higher vibrations today is World Smile Day. Okay, never heard of it, but sounds interesting. So hello Mila, hello Jeanette, Carolina, thank you for being here. Okay, we have Helios. Awesome, great name and like on point for the sun meditation. Very cool. We have, yes, Jeanette, high vibrations. Thank you. Seven Hermetic principles are simple yet deep and profound. Yeah, like I can go very briefly into it. I may miss one or two, like it's very embarrassing, but it's kind of late here. So there is the rule principle of correspondence, like everyone heard of the as above so below, as below so above. You have the rule, the who my mind is not working pretty well today. So you have the principle of gender, cause and effect. Okay, I'm not going in the proper order. Cause and effect. Okay, this is very embarrassing, even though like I've been a hermetic teacher in many of my lifetimes, but I will, okay, like, can you, Pamela, please write in the seven hermetic principles, please? Okay, thank you. My mind is not real working. I had a very long day. Okay. And Colin is from Love from Colorado. Thank you for tuning in. Yes. Okay, so I think enough of us have arrived. I'm going to have a sip of water and we will start the meditation. So first, to find a comfortable seated position. I highly recommend for this one to be seated and have your back straight. Like you can do healings laying on your back, but this is not necessarily for that. Being more present and not going asleep will definitely help in this meditation. Okay, let us align the microphone. Okay, and we will start with some simple breathing exercises, calming the mind and body, releasing all the tension from our body and mind, letting go of all the busyness, And we will just simply start with some breathing in and out. So, first, we will start by breathing in through the nose and letting it out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and letting it out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply and let it all out. Breathe in through your nose, fill your lungs, expand your belly, and let it all out. Breathe in deeply through your nose and let it all out. And when you breathe in, fill your lungs, expand your belly, and let it all out. Breathe in deeply. Let it all out. And as you're breathing in and out, feel how your breaths are becoming slower and deeper. Breathe in deeply and let it all out. Feel how your mind and body is slowing down. Your breathing is slowing down. Your heart is slowing down. No need to rush or to be anywhere. Just simply be here now and breathe. Breathe in and out. Ground yourself in the present moment. Use your breath to ground yourself in your body. Feel yourself being fully present in your body. Feel how air is coming in, flowing down to your lungs. How your lungs are filled up and stretch inside your chest. And how you release all the air, let it all go. Feel how your heart is beating inside your chest. And just simply be present. Be in the now moment. Breathing in and out. No need to rush anywhere. Now take all the busy thoughts, all the things that you need to do or want to do later, and put them aside, out of reach and out of sight. They will be there later. They will be there later. But we don't need them right now. We don't need them right now. For we are going into a beautiful state of relaxation, peace, and centeredness. Breathe in peace and calm. And release all the tension. Breathe in peace and calm. And release all the busyness, all the noise. Breathe in and let go all the tension, all the busyness. Let it all go. Let it all flow. Now we ask the ego mind to step aside for the duration of this activity. We greatly value and appreciate the perspective of the ego mind, but we ask it to merely be the observer, for what is about to happen is of great benefit to all. Take a deep breath in and let it all out. Be fully present inside your body. Feel how air is flowing through you. Feel how your heart is beating, how blood is circulating through your entire body. Feel muscles and bones. Just simply feel and experience yourself being fully present in your body. Just simply feel your body sitting on a chair, your feet touching the ground, your hands, and as you're breathing in and out, with all your presence, be in your heart. Feel how your heart is beating inside your chest. And see a beautiful spark of divine fire burning inside your heart. Akin to a divine candle flame burning in the night. made out of white light, encompassing all spectrums of the rainbow in one, illuminating everything around it. Pushing away the darkness, pushing away the doubt and illusions, bringing clarity and vision to all. See the beautiful eternal fire burning inside your heart, its rays of light becoming more intense and potent. Radiating across your body, your surroundings, on all levels. Its light is beautiful, warm and peaceful. It is very gentle, yet potent and powerful at the same time. It is a fractal of the central sun, a gateway to your highest self. And it is always inside of you. It can never go away or disappear or be destroyed. For this is you in its purest essence, without all the labels, without all the external things. It is you, the very core of your being. It is a gateway to your highest self, to the higher realms, bringing through the divine fire of God. Breathe in deeply, fuel the fire inside your heart. Breathe in deeply, fuel the fire inside your heart. See and feel how it is growing, how it is becoming more intense. Breathe in deeply, fuel the fire inside your heart. Let it grow, let it flow. And just simply hold this divine state of your entire heart center burning in the eternal fire, radiating beautiful white light in all directions, pushing away all distortions, illusions, and density, clearing everything. This is your core. This is your core energy. Just simply breathe and be and hold the fire inside your heart. And now we ask the eternal fire to come forth from the flower of life, to come forth from the center of our heart, and flow through in all directions, flow through our body, flow through our energy centers and pathways of light inside your body. Flow through our aura and our surroundings in all directions. Don't hold back. Just breathe and let the beautiful divine fire flow through your heart in all directions. And at the same time, feel the rays of the sun pouring through your heart. Feel the intensity, the heat of the sun's fire coming through your heart. Flowing through all your body, through your surroundings, in all directions. And feel how the eternal fire is turning into beautiful golden light, turning into the golden fire of the sun, pouring through your heart. And its intensity is rising. You're tapping in more and more into the divine energies of our sun. He is sending the beautiful cosmic rays to you and to all here in this planetary system. We are fully embracing and receiving the divine cosmic rays of God coming in. We are fully one with the movement of the stars. We are fully one with the divine flow of the cosmos. We are perfectly aligned in our center, for we are the embodiment of the sun on the planetary plane. We are the embodiment of Christ's light in the physical, letting the golden rays of Christ come through our hearts, anchoring and integrating it in our physical, ensuring the ascension of the physical self so it moves along smoothly with the etheric. The body will start its detoxing process, preparing itself for the next cycle that is to come. Let your body burn in the golden fires of the sun. Let go of all the tension. Let it burn up in the divine rays of the sun. Let all the blockages and dense energies be washed away by the golden fire inside yourself. And let your body prepare itself for the next phase of your evolution, today and in the coming days. Great shifts will occur inside and without. Prepare yourself by being in your center. Return whenever you wish to your core. It is your right. It is your choice. You create your reality. And what happens within you will influence many around you. Be the guiding light, the center of power, the center of the storm, calming everything around you, bringing balance and transformation in a positive and constructive way, just by being your true divine self. as much as you can, every day, every moment. Feel how the golden fire is emanating from your heart, flowing through in all directions. And feel how you are one with the golden fire of the sun, flowing through space and time. And you're coming closer and closer to our beautiful sun, radiating the divine cosmic rays of God in all directions. It is calling to you now. And if you wish, you can approach and come closer and closer to the divine flames of the sun. Let its intensity burn away all density inside of you. See how all the dense parts are burning up and being almost as dark coal or chalk, being smothered away in the intensity of the fire, turn to dust and flows away. All the dark energies, all the blockages, everything that was stuck inside of you is burning up in the fire, leaving your system. See how the beautiful fire of the sun is burning, swirling. How the solar flares are exploding, then returning back to center. The flares of the sun are reaching out, and with a beautiful curved shape, return to center. Play with these beautiful energies. Move in and out and around, however you wish. You are at the proper frequency band to experience this beautiful divine energy, for you are tuning in more and more with the energies of the sun. Feel how all the density has been washed away from your system. You're charging, you're recalibrating. And now your entire body is made out of the beautiful golden light of the sun. For you are the embodiment of the sun. Now move in closer, flow with the energies of the sun, and let your fire merge with the fire of the sun. Feel how you're going deeper and deeper into the sun. Its gravitational pull is pulling you in deeper and deeper into this white, incredibly intense, high vibrational energetic sphere. And as you're moving inside the sun, you are being recalibrated. All particles of your being are moving and vibrating at a very increased speed, tuning into the new flow of time and space around you. Just simply feel how it is like being in the sun. You may completely lose yourself, your embodiment inside the energies of the sun, for you are becoming fully one with it. You may completely lose your embodiment, your sense of having an etheric body has completely merged with the energetic flow of the sun, and all you are now is a beautiful star. All you are is a beautiful ball of light, however you wish to visualize it, which is the very core of your being, it is your very essence. And now, as you have left behind all that you identify as a human being, your physical self, your etheric self, your purely being, your core self, a beautiful star, a beautiful ball of light, however you wish to visualize it, which is the energy that is within your heart. It is the very core of your being. It is moving in deeper and deeper, going exactly to the center, to the very core of the sun, and locking in at the very center of the sun, popping into place. And feel how the beautiful and intense energy of the sun circulating from the outside towards the center, which are you. All those energies move through you in and out again towards the exterior parts of the sun, from where they return back to the core, pass through you, then exit again, exiting towards the outer layers of the sun, curving back, then back to the core. And just simply visualize and feel this beautiful circulating energy. It's almost like a transfusion of light going through your core, recalibrating your very core. And as this is happening, feel how your very core is intensifying and expanding. You being this beautiful ball of light or orb of light is growing and intensifying. Your energy is moving at a very, very high vibrational rate, moving so fast and so intensely that from the distance it feels and appears completely motionless and still. You're moving and vibrating with great intensity, but still at the same time, you are perfectly still. You're creating a perfect flow and balance between movement and stillness, achieving a new flow in life. As the energies of the sun are circulating inside of you and around you, your core light is expanding and growing and growing. And now you're fully embodying the sun. It is almost as if you're feeling the entirety of the sun inside of you, how it moves, how it flows, how it burns. Now you're fully one with the divine energies of the sun. Feel how you're one with the energies of the sun. And now slowly detach from the sun. Start to form your divine etheric self, your fiery body outside the sun. You are still one with the sun on a very deep level and now fully embodying its energies. And now you have fully formed a human-like etheric form around your core made out of the golden rays of the sun. Now you are this beautiful and intense being of light and of fire, floating in space with purpose, being one with the sun. And now return to Earth. Bring back the fire that illuminates mankind. Return to Earth. Bring back the fire of the sun to Earth. And now visualize and see all of you, how you are all together in your beautiful fiery bodies around the earth. And how all beings of light, Mother Earth and Heavenly Father, are guiding this transmutation. And now we ask the golden fire of the sun to move through our beautiful world. We visualize the sun coming closer and closer to planet Earth, bringing beautiful, intense light and fire to our world. Its golden rays shining over all. And this beautiful golden Christ light is flowing through and around our world. And all of us, with all beings of light and of fire, are holding this divine frequency. The golden fire is moving through, inside and around of Mother Earth. It is flowing through the collective of humanity, flowing through all living things on Earth. Gently, yet in a very intense and potent manner. The sun is unleashing its golden fire upon our world, and we are anchoring and holding space for this divine transmutation. And we ask the golden fire to transmute all density, fear, and doubt. Transmute all density, fear, doubt, all distortion. Bring everything into balance. See how the beautiful golden fire is swirling around and inside of Mother Earth, flowing through all living things on all levels. All the corruption and distortion is being burned out in the eternal fire of the sun. And everything is coming to the surface. Everything that is not in alignment with the ascension of Mother Earth and all her children. All is being exposed in the light. For nothing can hide in the shadows anymore. And we ask the golden fire to transmute all density, all fear and doubt, all distortion and illusions. Dissolve all of it. Transmute everything into source creative energy, bringing balance, love, and prosperity to all life. Help us move forward in our evolution with grace and ease. See and feel how the golden fire swirling around Mother Earth is intensifying, expanding beyond and beyond, and engulfing also the moon. Also visualize how the sun is very close to us, energetically is here with us. Planet Earth and the moon is very small compared to our beautiful sun, and all the intense golden fire is coming from the sun, flowing through and around everything, including our moon and also the spheres around planet Earth, flushing out all density, all stuck energies, emptying out the dense pockets and spheres of energy that have been lingering there for eons, evicting all the nasty energies, bringing everything back into perfect flow. See how the golden fire is swirling around Mother Earth and also inside, expanding beyond and beyond, far beyond the sphere of the moon. And we ask the golden fire, beloved Earth Mother and Heavenly Father, assist us in this transmutation, release all dense energies, bring back all of it into alignment and healing. Now some dense energies may choose to leave our system, let them go. And some energies may choose to be cleared, to be healed and brought into alignment and join the beautiful flow of the golden light. And see how all the surroundings of Mother Earth, all the spheres around Earth, have emptied out of dense energies, and all is being filled up with divine golden Christ light, flowing gracefully, yet with great intensity, becoming more high vibrational with each second. And all these dense pockets of energies within and without are now fully filled up with golden Christ light, the blueprint for our next step in our evolution has been anchored. And now see how the beautiful golden light is fixed and anchored on all levels, inside and well around Mother Earth and also around the moon. Everything is locked in place and it is ready for the next phase. Now we are ready to move forward. Beloved Heavenly Father and Earth Mother, please lock into place and hold this divine frequency in perfect balance and order. Assist and guide us in our evolution. Assist us in our healing process and finding peace and balance each day, so that everything may flow in perfect balance and synchronicity, not just in our lives, but in our collective as well, for the highest good of all life. It is done. It is done. Aho, blessings. Now visualize and feel all of you being together in your fiery bodies around Mother Earth, fully enjoying the locked in divine Christ energy in our planetary sphere and around. And know that you can always return to center. You can always renew your energetic state, anchoring more and more of this divine blueprint inside yourself. Now return back fully into your physical body. Bring your fiery self back into your physical form. Bring all your energy back and fully and completely integrate it back inside your body in perfect alignment, in perfect flow. Bring back all your fractured energy, all your memories, all your gifts, and reintegrate everything back inside your body. Becoming in perfect alignment and flow. Achieving perfect balance within yourself. And with each breath, Anchor yourself more and more inside your physical self. Now you're becoming more present in your body. You're becoming very much aware of your physical self. You're also able to move your body, your hands, your feet. For you've been traveling for some time. Now you're fully and completely integrated back inside your physical body, also becoming fully present, fully alert, becoming aware of your physical surroundings, of all the noises, all the objects that are around you. Now you're fully present, fully alert, fully and completely integrated back inside your physical body, completely and fully being able to continue your day or to go to sleep after this, whatever you need to do. For you are fully and completely integrated back, fully present and fully alert in the now moment, in this current time and space. You're fully present and fully alert and fully back. And I welcome all of you back. I hope you had a pleasant time, had a very exciting and intense activation, and also thank you for participating in the planetary healing. Oh yeah, like I think Higher Vibrations mentioned this week that it's like the month or the day of the rabbit or something. I just found this thing on my desk. This is what I put my mug on, so it has a rabbit on it. So yeah, it's also very symbolic of like Alice in Wonderland. Like will you follow the rabbit down the rabbit hole? A very weird and interesting stuff. Okay. Okay, so if you wish, then please share what have you been experiencing during the meditation. And I also thank Higher Vibrations for writing in the seven hermetic principles. My mind is not very good at this phase of the day. So thank you for helping out. So the seven hermetic principles or governing laws of creation. The principle of mental mentality or mentalism. Yeah. Wow, like my mind is absolute rubbish when I'm not in a tuned in meditative state. I'm very glad that while I'm meditating, I'm not the one doing the thinking. Because it doesn't really work anymore at this point in the day. So the first is the principle of mentalism, for all is mind. Like our state of being and mental states and shifts in our mental state affect what is happening around us and how we create our reality. The second, the principle of correspondence, as above, so below, as below, so above. Or the other version, which is not in the book, is like as within, so without, and as without, so within. So everything is interconnected. Everything is a type of reflection. So what you put out is what you get back. And also, it's a very good principle to better understand how the higher planes work because you can find, it's not a correct statement, but you can find the same thing on each plane, but they work in a different balance. principle of vibration. Everything moves, everything changes, everything is constantly vibrating. So, yeah, we talked a lot about vibration. I don't think we have to go into that. The principle of polarity. So, everything has two poles, like you have hot, cold, positive, negative, male, female, and everything is created by the balancing and, yeah, like the dance of the two poles, basically. And fifth, the principle of rhythm. Like we also talked about this today, about how the rhythmic shift of time is moving, that everything has its ebb and flow, basically. And you have different types of rhythms. We also talked about during the meditation when we're like vibrating on a very high level, like it was like so intense and like high vibrational that from a distance it may appear completely inert and still. So there are different types of vibrations and rhythms, and basically by consciously being able to maneuver with them, we're able to manifest and create in a much more precise and conscious manner. And that's what this whole phase in our evolution is all about. Okay, and the sixth, the principle of cause and effect. I think all of us have heard about this. And the seventh, the principle of gender. Like everything is created by the merging and by the dance of the male and female energies. And everything contains the male and female aspect of creation to a different balance, but all of us contain it and everything else in the cosmos. Thank you very much for helping out High Vibrations. And we also have Donna. Thank you for joining. Angela, sending much love from Kansas. Okay, we have Mary. Hi. Thank you. Karen loved this meditation. Deeply grateful. Thank you. And also thank you for the beautiful golden hearts. Very appropriate. Okay, Caroline, thank you. Mia, I saw waves of fire. Thank you for the meditation. Thank you for participating. And we have Donna. I'm so glad I joined in time, though I missed my alarm. Did you start late? Yeah, I we started an hour, half an hour later. But you can always watch the replay. So, and Maya, thank you. Wow, that was deep. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for doing this with us. I saw quite a few people in the astral, so thank you for joining in your beautiful fiery bodies. And you can do similar meditations, like it doesn't have to be this long, and you can also do your own version of it. So feel free to be creative with these stuff. Thank you very much for doing this spontaneous Friday surprise meditation. Maybe we will do some soon, not sure, but as expected on schedule, we are going to have a live event on Tuesday, as we usually do. I will schedule the event so all of you can see when it's going to happen for your time zone. So thank you very much for the divine timing. Find a new flow of time and rhythm in your life, and always return to your center. And always be very careful of what energies you choose to embody, because that is going to be reflected back and intensified back. And now it is very, very important. Like, this is how you choose, like, what you are going to experience and like how you move forward. Is like what types of energies, feelings, thoughts, and emotions are you embodying throughout your day. So this is how you cast your vote on what you want to see. Be careful what you put your attention and energy into. So thank you very much for joining. I also see we have Jenny. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you started late today. Thank you, Guardian. I think the feelings and intense visuals I received during the meditations are going to help me a lot. Awesome. And you are from Bellingham, Washington. Okay. And Karen, a stunning way to start the Saturday. Wonderful surprise. Awesome. Yeah, and like have an awesome weekend, everyone, and see you next week.